We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
There we are.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Is that how long the class is going to go for? That is...
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star
Plant dittany seeds at the potting table.
Niffler's fancy or roses.
Okay, here is my potting table right here.
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient
table
in the
unlocked.
Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
So, we need dittany. Okay, let's select that. You're serious? I have to wait 9 minutes just for that.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, we now need to meet... Where is this Pruitt?
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Where are
Amanda.
you?
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But
Oh.
your lead.
Which stairs? These stairs? Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Thank you so much,
Excuse
man.
me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It It was brilliant. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Chinese chomping carrots.
Revelio.
Okay, Chinese chomping carrots.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb
Okay,
once.
harvest
Don't
a
worry,
Chinese
Nurse
chomping
Blaney
cabbage.
put it back on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Okay, how do we throw the cabbage? I don't know how to throw the cabbage. What? Oh, hold L1.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Jeez.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Holy moly.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time.
Okay.
I'll see you back in class.
Return to Professor Garlic is my next quest. I love how you said take your time and I'm just like running. Okay, let's go to here.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Okay, let's see if our
Terribly sorry,
thing
Mr.
has...
Clopton.
Okay, I'll be ready in 6 minutes. I'd sneeze. Anyways, Miss Garlic, come here.
I tended
Professor
to the
Garlic.
Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Quest complete, Herbology class. There we
These
are.
mandrakes are really
And-
relishing their new pots.
Level
Only
7?
cost me my damned hearing.
Okay, our next. A new quest is attend potions class. So I'll attend potions class, then I'll meet with Natty. There we go, attend potions class. Now, before we do... Oh wait, it's not that far away. It's literally like 80 meters. Potions class.
Shall there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never.
Here we are. Begin quest. Who's our potions teacher?
Potions is one of the most challenging
Professor
and
Sharp.
hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay, let's brew a Wiggenweld potion.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions.
Okay.
One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
And boop. Okay, and boop. Stir the cauldron round and round. There we go. This is so cool.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okay, we just created a Wiggenweld potion. And now we need to collect ash winter eggs and dark mongrel fur.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay, we're going in here. Okay, mongrel fur. Found it. Bang. Ash with the eggs. Found it. Bang. And we need the feathers. Which is... Okay, we've got all the stuff. Now we just need to go back to... Firstly, Gareth.
Not be
Gareth
that colourless,
Weasley.
McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, what does the Edurus potion do?
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
I need to make... That's the Felix Felicis. I got that from the deluxe pack. Yeah. Deluxe. Digital deluxe edition. Okay, I'm gonna select that one. Okay, Jira's potion. There it is. Brewing. Brewing.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, what's our next question?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Potions class completed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Okay, so we've done that. Now the last quest that I'm going to do today. So we've done a Herbology class, done Potions class. Now I'm pretty sure we need to meet with Natty. I'm going to do that, and then yeah, let's do that. Let's go. The girl from Ouagadougou. Okay, where do they want me to... Okay, I got some new stuff in my inventory. Where do they want me to go? Where do they want me to go? Can I flu flame over there? That is... in Lower Hogsfield. So where's Hogsfield? Oh, that is a far walk. Holy moly. Oh, surely I can, like, find a closer place, mate. Holy mate. Oh, yes. Oh, we can travel over there. Jeez, I'm not walking that far, mate. Oh, okay, it's gonna take a little while.
It expires today.
It expired today at 10 a.m. It is almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah, but I've been standing in line since 7:45 a.m.
Are you one of those people that likes to wait until the last minute to pay?
No, I'm one of those people who likes to wait until the last 4 hours and 15 minutes to pay.
Would you like a dime so you can call someone who cares? I can't believe he didn't take the dime.
Please, can't I just give you my money and go?
Yeah,
Thanks.
right after you take your written test.
I've been driving for over 20 years. I know the rules of the road.
My father knew the rules of the road, but they were his rules. In a construction zone, you speed up. When pedestrians are entering the crosswalk, speed up. At a railroad crossing, you really speed up. I'm sorry, sir. You failed.
What do you mean fail?
Okay, so travel on the Flu Flame. Now, what I'm actually really excited for is when we actually get to do, because I'm pretty sure part of the main quests, you will do a flying class and you'll actually learn how to fly with a broom, which of course will make traveling so much easier. Like we won't even have to use a Flu
This
Flame.
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Yeah, why does she want me to like meet up here? Like kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure she has a little crush on me. There she is. What's up, man? Let's discover this lower Hogsfield.
Friend.
Okay, we discovered the Flu Flame.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your
What are we doing?
pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Quest complete. Oh! That was the quest. Okay, new quest occur available, and that's help the stranger. I got one assignment. Trials of Merlin. I might leave that. I'll leave that for now and do something else. Actually, no. Let me do that quest.
They must have come this way. Think! no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Allow me to put you out of your...
Oh, Protego!
I will not be cast about your... You
Accio! Protego! Incendio!
I shall show you!
There we go. Another villain.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ashwin the Duelist.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student of a dead body!
I'll get you when you're in a heap of trouble.
You've made a great mistake.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Okay. That was a good duel, that was a good duel.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
No, it's just not
Well,
better.
you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The
I don't know who
very
Merlin
same.
is.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Levioso!
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started. Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Incendio!
There we go, challenge unlocked. Ooh, wow.
Yes, how beautiful!
That's nice.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio! I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
There we go. Quest complete. Trials of Merlin. New quest available. Let's see my new quest. There's no main quest that's come up yet. It's just my assignments. Maybe it'll say different challenges offer different rewards.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
It's on my outpost. Okay, so my next quest is to visit Mr. Ollivander. The Ollivander's heirloom is what we're gonna do next. I am going to finish it right here, guys. So, of course, thank you very much for watching. Of course, next episode we will try and do some side quests as well, because this episode all we did was main quest, but we did a lot. So we did we went to Herbology class, then potions class, then we did Trials of Merlin, then we did the girl, and then we did the Trials of Merlin. So yeah, it was a lot. So next episode we're going to be doing Follow Your Lead, to the book's missing pages because we found this book but it has